Dolores Lola Blanco is counting down the final days of her life as a carefree teenager. Raised in a strict academy, she dreams of graduating and finally gaining control over her future. Unlike her more adventurous friends, Lola prefers following the rules, but one night, she is persuaded to sneak out and attend a party. Reluctantly, she joins her best friends, Chloe and Lydia, and escapes the academy grounds. While waiting for transportation, the girls encounter a mysterious young man with striking blue eyes. He offers them a ride, and despite Lola's initial hesitation, they accept. The stranger is handsome, confident, and slightly intimidating. Throughout the journey, Lola cannot shake the feeling that there is something dangerous about him. Although she dismisses the encounter as a random event, the memory stays with her long after the night ends. 2 years later, Lola returns home after completing her studies. She expects a fresh start, but from the moment she arrives, she notices something unusual. Her family behaves strangely around her. Conversations stop whenever she enters a room, and everyone seems nervous. Even her mother appears distracted. The atmosphere becomes even more uncomfortable when Lola notices that important family members have gathered for what appears to be a formal dinner. Determined to understand what is happening, Lola observes the guests carefully. Among them are several powerful men she has never met before, including members of the influential Salvatore family. One man in particular immediately stands out. He carries himself with authority and commands respect without speaking much. Lola has no idea why these people are in her family home, but the tension in the room makes her increasingly uneasy. As dinner progresses, the awkward silence becomes unbearable. Wanting to break the tension, Lola jokingly asks who is getting married. To her surprise, nobody laughs. Instead, every face in the room turns toward her. Then comes the shocking answer. She is the bride. At first, Lola believes the announcement must be some kind of joke. When nobody reacts, panic begins to set in. She desperately looks to her mother for reassurance, but her mother's tearful expression confirms the truth. Without her knowledge or consent, her marriage has already been arranged. The union is part of an alliance between the Blanco and Salvatore families, and the decision has been finalized long before she was informed. The revelation devastates her. Lola cannot understand how her own family could make such a life-changing decision without consulting her. She argues, cries, and refuses to accept the arrangement. Her father remains firm, insisting that the marriage will proceed regardless of her feelings. Feeling betrayed by everyone she trusts, Lola runs to her room in tears. There, she finally allows herself to break down completely. Deep inside, she already knows that resisting may be pointless. The following morning offers no relief. Her mother visits and confirms that the wedding is real. Worse, it is scheduled to happen very soon. Every attempt Lola makes to protest is shut down. For the first time in her life, she feels trapped by forces far beyond her control. She begins to understand that her future is no longer hers to decide. As preparations move forward, Lola struggles to learn more about the family she is about to join. Stories about the Salvatores only increase her anxiety. Their wealth, influence, and reputation make them seem untouchable. Surrounded by wedding planning and family expectations, she feels less like a bride and more like a bargaining chip being exchanged between powerful families. Despite her fear, the wedding day arrives, dressed in white and surrounded by guests. Lola walks down the aisle in a daze. The church is filled with family members, allies, and influential figures. She barely hears the ceremony. Her thoughts are consumed by fear, anger, and uncertainty about the man waiting for her at the altar. When she finally reaches the front of the church, she deliberately avoids looking at her groom. Knowing his face will not change her situation, she keeps her eyes lowered as the ceremony continues. Before she realizes it, the priest is already pronouncing them husband and wife. Then everything changes. As the groom lifts her veil, Lola looks up. The sight before her leaves her completely stunned. She knows him. Standing before her is the same mysterious stranger she met 2 years earlier on the night she sneaked out of school. The man with the unforgettable blue eyes, the dangerous aura, and the black Jeep is now her husband. Suddenly, all the unanswered questions make sense.